Hello and welcome to the United Community Channel. My name is Jack and this is your Watchalong. Brentford versus Manchester United in the Premier League. Oh, and it's an important game. And it's an important game more than anything just to build a little bit of momentum, isn't it? I mean, momentum is key here now. Really good performance, result against Chelsea last week at home in the league. 3 points on the board. And United sitting 11th in the Premier League table at the moment. We've got an opportunity today and next week against Sunderland to, momentum, putting points on the board, moving up the league table, and so on and so forth, and all the positivity that brings with it. But as always, guys, thanks for joining. Welcome. I hope you stick with us for the whole game. Please do smash a like on the video if you haven't done so already. Do hit that subscribe button as well if you're new to the channel. But more importantly, jump into the chat and say hello on YouTube. Let us know. We are live on TikTok as well today. So anyone on TikTok, if you want to get involved, we are over on YouTube. Link is in my bio. Come on over and get involved. Team news is in, guys. There are a couple of changes from last week's starting 11, and they're forced, I would say. Obviously, the main one being the right wing-back situation. But big question marks around the number one in the lead-up to the game, and it is Binder, and I predicted it in my match preview. I thought he was going to continue with Binder in the goal, and he has done that. Lamens is yet to get a minute for Manchester United. Binder in goal. Back three remains the same. De Ligt, Maguire and Luke Shaw. That's the same as the Chelsea game. Dorgu starts on the left as a wing-back. On the right-hand side, Delors comes in. Now, Delors just back from injury this week in full training, and he's been assessed before the game, and he's good to go. So he comes in. Mazraoui is injured. He's going to be out until the international break, and Ahmad is away on passionate leave. Family member passed away, so he's gone home and misses the game. The number 6 was a contentious area as well in the build-up to the game. Who was going to partner Bruno Fernandes? We know he's going to be playing in that deeper role. Now, Ruben Amorim has made it quite clear he's not changing his mind, and it is Manuel Ugarte. So, Kobbie Mainoo, again, without a start for Manchester United. Ugarte comes straight in, and to be honest with you, it's the most like-for-like change with Casemiro being suspended after his red card last week. The front line, they start together for the first time. Cunha, Mbeumo and Sesko, our 3 forward signings this summer, are all starting together. So I'm excited to see how they get on. Let me know what you think, guys, in the comment section below about the starting 11. Would you change anything? Are you disappointed about Mainoo not starting? Are you disappointed about the number 1 Binder playing ahead of Lamens? On the bench, guys, we do have 2 goalkeepers: Tom Heaton, Senne Lamens, Lenny Yoro, Aidan Heaven, Tyler Fredrickson, Diego Leon, Mason Mount, Kobbie Mainoo and Joshua Zirkzee. Obviously, we know Mazraoui is out, Delors is out, Martinez is still injured. Hopefully he'll be back as soon as possible. And of course, Casemiro is suspended. Let me know your score predictions as well, guys, in the comment section below. I went with a 2-1 win to Manchester United. I think it's going to be a close game, to be honest with you. I think both teams potentially to score. Well, I have predicted both teams to score. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be a runaway victory for either team. But let me know your score predictions. Who have we got in the chat? Let's have a look at the members. Desi is in. Good to see you, pal. Let's go. He's going with a 4-0 win to Manchester United. Oshin is in as well. He says, positives from that team, the front 3, good to see them together. Negatives, Delors right wing back, Ugarte and Fernandes in the middle, and get Lamens in there. He also says, I still see a window as Brentford haven't clicked under Andrews yet. Yeah, so they're, I think, 17th in the league table at the moment. But they're only 3 points behind us. We're 3 points off of 17th, and we're also 3 points off of 2nd. Now, obviously, look, there's only 5 games gone in the league, so, it's compact and it's tight. But even more so, that's why it's important to get these results and get these 3 points on the board and move our way up and put ourselves in the best position possible before the next international break. Desi says, Mainoo definitely think he deserves a run of games. And D is in. He says, Binder in goal will need to score at least 3 today. Who else have we got? Warren is there. He says, possibly biggest 2 games of Amorim's tenure so far. A real chance to build up ahead of steam. A win and positive 90 minutes, please. Absolutely, I agree with you. He's going with a 3-1 win to United there as well. Aaron is in. He says, 3-1 to United with a brace from Mbeumo. Yeah, I'm all for that, Aaron. I'm absolutely all for that. Sean is in. He says 3-1 to United. I think Sesko will open his account today. I really hope Sesko does, to be honest with you. I've liked what I've seen from him so far. You know, his movement, he's getting into the right areas. The issue, lads, is that the service, and there's been a couple of compilation clips put up about his movement and his runs in the areas he's getting into, but it's just not coming to him. So look, let's hope that changes. Let's hope that changes today. And I think he's the type of player that if he can get one, I think he could potentially go on a bit of a run. D with a 19 months membership, absolute legend. 19 months of telling players and managers to unequivocally do one. Still the best United content channel on any platform. Let's go. Appreciate it, my man. Absolutely appreciate it. And we're scouting the Samba Red, the Mateus Cunha merch today. If you want to check it out, lads, the link is in the description as well. Anybody on TikTok, like I say, get over to YouTube, reading out all the comments over there. Liam says, I want United to win, but given Brentford have an Irish keeper and manager, I hope they play well. I don't give a shit about any Irish players playing with Brentford. I really don't. When they play for Ireland, fantastic. But yeah, United win is all that matters today, is absolutely all that matters. So yeah, happy days. Look, I'm looking forward to the game. It's been a positive week, you've got to say, in relation to United, and look, the positivity that a win can give is monumental. It really is, and look, that goes back to what I've said. If we can start stacking wins on wins, positivity levels, will just go in the right direction, which is absolutely vital, to be quite honest with you. Desi is in with the 19 months membership as well. He says, must have signed up at the same time as D. Best channel by far. Appreciate the support as always, man. And if anyone else wants to join, guys, link is in the description. It's pinned in the live chat as well. If you want to become an official channel member and support the channel, it's much appreciated. And there's Oshin in with a 32 months membership. I didn't think it was this long. Wow, almost 3 years of lols, bants and tears. Come on, United. Absolutely happy days. Appreciate it, man. Absolute legend, as always. Yeah, like I said, if you want to become an official channel member, the link is in the description of the video. Go check it out. Yeah, I really appreciate the support as always, guys. And you know what? I'll get the ball rolling. Let's get 5 gifted memberships into the chat for everybody. I'm feeling positive today. We're feeling good. Come on, I said. Let's go. 5 gifted memberships there. Fearless, Big A, Ida, Luke and Darren. Welcome to the members club. Appreciate the support, guys, as always. Chris is in. Good to see you as always. Let us know how your trip went in the chat. Obviously, anyone... yeah, I must get the pictures off you, and I'll do a little post on social media. Of course, the chairman of UCC here was in Old Trafford last week for United's 2-1 win against Chelsea. So happy days. Early morning for the chairman. 3-0 win to Manchester United. Love to see you, Jay. What is it, 7 a.m. for you at the moment? D says, also sitting higher than Oshin in the UCC FPL. So that's always a plus. Yeah, guys, join the FPL as well if you haven't done so already. The link is in the description of the YouTube video. Go check it out. Get involved. Like I said, anybody on TikTok, guys, we're live streaming there. If you want to get over and get involved, reading out all of the chats over on YouTube, link is in my bio. United Community channel. Head over, hit subscribe, jump into the chat and say hello. So yeah, there we go. Early days yet. Early days, says Oshin. Chris says 7 a.m. After 3 a.m. at the bar. Ooh, not good. But anyway, what can you do? We're here now. Hopefully United will perk you up a little bit. But yeah. Brentford team news as well, guys, for anyone that's wondering. Queven Keller is in goal. Coyote, Vanderberg, Collins and Hickey make up the back four. Jordan Henderson, Yarmouk and Damsgaard, Shada, Thiago and Outara. There we go. Happy days. That's their starting lineup. Is Lemens on the bench? He is on the bench. We've got 2 goalkeepers on the bench, Tommy Heaton and Senna Lemens. So, yeah, look, I don't think we're going to see him play today. It's very rare that you change a goalkeeper. Now, unless United are 4 or 5-0 up, which I hope they are, with maybe half an hour to go, you could potentially give him, a bit of a run, but I can't see it happening, to be quite honest with you. I just can't see it happening. But yeah, appreciate it, guys. Make sure you are smashing the like button for me. Hit the follow button as well. Hit the subscribe button. Helps the channel out an awful lot, as ye know. On YouTube, we're heading for 15,000 subscribers over on YouTube, which is great to see. So anybody who's watching, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do. Helps us out an awful lot. What are we saying in the chat here? Aaron says, let's get that lad his haircut. Only 4 more wins. Absolutely. Chris says Shada may cause problems on the counter. Yeah, absolutely. Like the big concern here, and I mentioned it in my match preview, is to try and limit that half space between the wing backs pushing forward and that little half inside space that our number 6s need to really cover. That's the area of concern. It really is, and that's the area that I'm sure Brentford will be looking to exploit as much as they possibly can, so we've got to be on it today. Raymond says, greetings from Brazil. Come on, United. Let's get that lad a haircut. There we go. Good to see you, Raymond. I don't know if you're always in Brazil or if you're on holidays, but yeah, appreciate you joining all the way from Brazil. Kelleher in goal. Excellent. The front 3 should score bags today. I hope so. Now, look, I mean, Kelleher, obviously, he's had his Liverpool connections, but he's also got his Irish connections. I think he's a good goalkeeper. I really do. And I think Brentford have got him for an absolute snip this summer. So, but yeah, I hope he concedes 17 goals today. Chris says, guessing Lemens start at home versus Sunderland or after Liverpool away. Well, do we go into an international break after Liverpool? I'm not sure. I know it's coming up pretty quick. But yeah, Jay says, sorry to go off topic, Jack. Who did you get in the Leinster Junior? We got a Cork Ramblers from Wexford. I think it's Cork Ramblers. Our A team are playing. I'm managing the B team this year, but our A team are down there tomorrow at 2:00. So yeah, there we go. Sean says that back 4 are there to be got at by our front 3 and Buemo back to haunt his former club. I agree, Sean. Absolutely. Big opportunity for us to do that today. So let's hope, man. Let's hope. Wonder why Yoro is out of favour, says Keane. Well, look. The thing about Yoro is he's young. Now, he's quality, in fairness to him. But you don't want to overuse a young player. You really don't. Because, now, and I think Yoro has been playing really well this year. He really has. But, giving him that time off, letting him sit in the bench, letting him learn, so on and so forth, is absolutely beneficial to young players. But also, you've got to keep everybody happy as well. So, Maguire, in fairness to him, has not done an awful lot wrong over the last 12 months. So, he deserves to be in there as much as anybody else. So, the fact that he's getting some game time as well, I think is deserved. You know what I mean? He says, first time watching United without one of my best mates. He sadly passed away during the week. I'm sorry for your loss, my friend. Hope you're doing okay, and hopefully United can cheer you up with a victory today. Stay strong, man. Let's see. International break before Liverpool. Right, okay, I didn't realise it was that soon. Let's have a look here. So, yeah, we've got Sunderland next week, and then there's the international break, and we play Liverpool when we come back on the 19th of October. Yeah, I mean, the fucking international breaks, lads. I mean, there's another one then after Forest, I think. Is there? Oh, no, sorry, after Spurs on the 8th of November. We don't play again then until the 24th. It's a fucking pain. So it is, international breaks. I really hate them. Well, now, it's obvious that you hate them when, you're from Ireland and we're absolutely garbage. But yeah, they just come around so often. It's just a pain in the hole, really, isn't it? Really is. Anyway, let's see. What are we saying? Amram seems he doesn't like throwing young players in my opinion. I slightly disagree, to be honest with you. I mean, look, he's given Yoro a massive amounts of game time since he's been there. Dorgu has pretty much been a first team regular since he's come in as well, and Dorgu's young. Sesko's young as well. He's starting non-stop as well. I don't think he's against youth at all, and I think it has to be one of the traits of a manager coming in as United manager. You have to be willing to play the youth because of the history of United. Now, ultimately that youth has to be good enough to get into the team and to start and so on and so forth. But yeah, I don't think he shies away from it, to be honest with you. These international breaks would melt your head. They certainly would. Oshin says the eldest is going to the Armenia game with her TY. Girl couldn't spell football. Hopefully this will get her into it and she can watch the UCC with me going forward. There you go. I hope so, man. I hope so. Well, look, if she's in transition year, yeah, I mean, there's always time. There's always time. My little one was off playing hurling this morning, and me and Harry were sitting on the couch watching the highlights of the Ryder Cup yesterday. He'll be 2 in 3 weeks' time, and he was glued to it. Absolutely loved it. So there you go. They'll find their own path. So there we go. Happy days. Yeah, what are we out? We're about 15 minutes, just under 15 minutes out, guys, from kickoff. Let's see. Eric says, hoping Sesko gets off the mark today. There's talent there, just needs to get a bit of confidence. I think the confidence is there as well. I've mentioned it a few minutes ago. I just think the supply needs to start to find him. And look, it's understandable when you've got 3 new players in that forward line and they're all learning each other's game and they're all getting to grips with playing with Manchester United. I do think patience is required, but I do ultimately think that, they will click, and when they do, I've got a feeling they're going to score a bag load of goals. I really, really do. So yeah, USA coming back in the Ryder Cup. Yeah, I mean, I was listening to some of the chants, the USA versus Europe chants, and yeah, it's kind of embarrassing from a USA standpoint. I won't lie. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. That's pretty much it. You know what I mean? So yeah. Anyway, it's enjoyable to watch. I'm looking forward to sitting down now for the evening and I'm watching. Yeah, I'm watching it. Let's see. Sean says, have my daughter kitted out today in the new black kit. She hasn't stopped kicking the ball all morning, roaring Bruno every time he kicks the ball. Great to hear. Great to hear. Absolutely fantastic. And D says, USA are doing absolutely nothing like that at all. Screaming, get in the hole on a 500-yard par 5 from the tee shot is mind-numbing. Yeah. Chris says, we don't do chance well. No, you don't. You don't. Something you could improve on, in fairness. But anyway. Let's see. Let's have a look here. I see JJ Abrams scored another goal for the under 18s against Man City today. It was an absolutely fantastic goal. This kid is gifted. What is he? Is he 14? Is he 15 yet? He's gifted. Absolutely gifted. So he is. It's great the fact that he's been tied down to a new contract as well, which is fantastic. Really is. Yeah. So let me have a little look here. We're going to get maybe a little bet on here. So we are. For the game. Let's have a look here. Let's do an out bet boost. Brian Mbeumo, total shots on target over 0.5 shots on target is evens money. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a pretty safe bet, ain't it? Right, there we go. Bet placed. Brian Mbeumo just to have a shot on target, evens money, €20 on it, returns 40. Happy days. Should give us some ammo then for the 3 o'clock kickoffs. Lovely. 16-1. Full-time result, Man United. Bruno Fernandes, 2+ shots on target. Cunha, 2+ shots on target, 16-1. Yeah, it's a tough one. Both teams to score, Man United and Brentford. Result and both teams to score. Oh yeah, that's a bit. So Man United, result and both teams to score. Liverpool to beat Palace and both teams to score, 13-1. Anyway. So yeah, Brian Mbeumo, that's all we need. Brian Mbeumo to have 1 shot on goal and we double our money. Happy days. Who are these two that we signed? A goalkeeper from Derby and a midfielder from Colombia. Both kids, 16, 17. Know anything about them? I'm going to do a video on the Colombian kid next week. I've actually it's arriving any minute now from Amazon. I've ordered a teleprompter that connects to my camera, so I can do out my own script for. And I can just be reading it off the teleprompter while looking at the camera. So I'm really looking forward to getting that. I'm going to try and up the standards of the pre-record videos. So I'm going to do a video on him, a kind of not a scout report, but just, what he's about and all of that. Manchester United, and we've been talking about this for a long time, haven't we? And we mentioned it an awful lot when Ineos came in, that you wanted to see United going out and finding these young, hungry players, these talented players that, we weren't really getting. And, the Moises Caicedo and so on and so forth that, then 2 or 3 years later are worth 70, 80, 90, 100 million. And look, Vivell, by the looks of things, has been highly influential in doing this. He seems to be scouting heavily in South America. He obviously has great connections across Europe as well, in Germany and so on and so forth. And that's what you want to see, that balance between getting ready-made players now, but also getting them players into the academy that are ready in 2, 3, 4, 5 years time. And if you can do it over a consistent basis, it costs you next to nothing. I mean, you could basically get 20 of them players in, and if one of them is a star, you've made money, or not that you've made money. I don't mean in terms of selling them, but in terms of getting back what you put in. I think it's absolutely critical. So it's great to see. It's great to see, and if we can do it over a consistent basis over 3, 4, 5 years, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, you would be hoping that every single year you'll see new players arriving into the first team squad with massive potential. And yeah, it's good to see that we're starting to do that again, because United always had that. We've always had it. You go back to, and look, it hasn't always worked. Sometimes it has, sometimes less so. The Rafael and Fabio, for example, came from South America. Andreas Pereira, all of these kind of players. But you've got to be able to get them players in young, get them in under the radar. And United's academy, has always produced professionals, whether they play for Manchester United or not. An awful lot of them go on to have successful professional footballing careers, even if it's not at United. And maybe it's lower down, maybe a mid-table team or whatever the case may be, or in other leagues in Europe. So I think that's got to be a driving factor to get these young guys in. And yeah, I mean, we know the history of United's academy, and let's hope we can start producing more players like that again. D says, there's no need to drive well if you can play the rest better than the opposition. Well, John Daly always said, didn't he, that he said golf is played from 150 yards in, So, I mean, the majority of top pros can drive the ball 300 yards minimum now. So, you know, it's all about that close control, getting the short game dialed in and your putting and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, anyway. Teams are in the tunnel, guys. 4 minutes to kick off. Come on now, the Reds. Let me get my headphones in here. My earpieces in. Do you think they should... Right, here's... I need your opinion now. So these little earphones, the volume is not great on them because they're only small little earphones. Or better volume and experience on them. Which is better? Headphones or earpiece? Let me know in the chat. Headphones or earpiece? I'm edging towards earpiece, but... Diazin says, hey Jack, it's been a while since I've seen you do a live. Hope you're good. Good to see you, pal. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, look, decided to do a TikTok live today as well, just alongside YouTube. We're focusing obviously on the YouTube and reading out all the comments over there. So if you want to come over and join us, link is in my bio, guys. Link is on my homepage. Come on over to YouTube, United Community Channel, and get in the chat. Hit subscribe. Jump in and say hello. Headphones, says Chris. Let's see. Ugarte and Kyoto carded, and Mbuemo and Shada shots on target 43-1, says Benny. There we go. Happy days. Oshin says teleprompters are great until they stop working. Just ask Donald. Yeah. John Daly also never practiced and teed off drunk half the time. He certainly did. Alan is in. Hi, Jack. Win 2-0 to United. Lovely stuff. Come on. Come on now. Let's go. Right, we've got one more ad to take on YouTube, guys. We'll get it out of the way now before the kickoff. If it comes up for you, just skip it. Here we go. Come on now. Need 3 points here today. Need 3 points here today. Hey, Jude. Now, it's great to see Cunha back. We miss him, says Raymond. Absolutely. It's great to see the three new signings playing together for the first time, which is fantastic. Starting together for the first time. So yeah, let's hope they can start linking up now today. Diego Leon is on the bench as well, which is good to see. I've been reading up about him. I heard he's having quite a difficult time adjusting to life in England at the moment. He's only a young kid and all, and I think that we're probably not going to see much game time from him this year, but having him involved in the match day squad and, you know, getting him in and making him feel welcome and part of it, I think is fantastic. I did hear he's struggling a little bit with settling in and the culture change and all of that, which is understandable for a young kid, you know. No ads on YouTube Premium, says Chris. There we go. Miguel is in. He says, I don't know why he doesn't just start Menu. Does Ugarte outperform him in training? Like what's Cobby got to do? I think it's basically, Miguel, to have that defensive aspect to the two number sixes. One more attacking, one more defensive. And I think with Menu and Bruno playing together, I do think they're very similar players, you know. Anyway, we're nearly ready to go here. Nearly ready to rock. And we're up and running. Come on now. Come on now. United with tip off. Yeah, good strong defending there by Delo. What's everyone's thoughts on the yellow shorts and yellow socks with the black? I don't mind it, to be quite honest with you. A black jersey is just so nice, isn't it? So nice. United now just in possession with De Ligt. Bruno in the 6, out to Delo. John is in. Well, Jack, 3-1 United. Love it, John. Love it, man. The huddle still does mine, no. I don't mind the huddle at all. So, yeah, obviously, as expected, it's De Ligt playing on the right side of the back three with Maguire through the middle and, of course, Shaw then on the left. Great header there by Ugarte. But Brentford in possession now. Again, you can see early doors. They're just trying to find that little inside half space between the number 6s and our back line. Kevin says 4-1 United. Absolutely. I'm digging the colour scheme, says Miguel. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Yeah, all right, okay. All right, Maguire just being safe, putting it out for a throw. Meg says, love the hoodie. It's available on our merch store if you want to go check it out, Meg. The link is in the YouTube channel description. You'll be able to find it over there. Just go to my link tree. You'll be able to find it. So yeah, Brentford now with this long throw. There's first one of the game. Wow. Long throw all the way into Beender's arms. Does well, holds his ground, keeps his eye on the ball. That's going to be dangerous. It's going to be dangerous today now, that long throw. He throws it all the way in to the goalkeeper. It's a massive throw. Bruno tries to set Mbeumo away early. Just goes out for a throw. Slow enough start, but both teams kind of finding their feet a little bit here. Have we ever worn yellow shorts before? That's a great shout. I don't know. Let's have a look and see. Yeah, we have. We wore them. We actually wore them. Oh, we wore them under the team viewer. Yeah, the team viewer when we wore the navy one. I'm just looking at pictures on YouTube or on Google here. The navy yellow shorts and then black socks or navy socks. Yeah, Delo sticking tight to Shada there. Yeah, just forcing him into a bit of a mistake. Nice early ball there now. Here's Cunha in the half space. Into Sesko. First touch. Takes a strike. It's blocked. Comes back to Mbeumo. He's doubled up on. Oh, squares it. Sesko. Oh, he tries to lay it off to Cunha and he just puts it behind him. A brilliant first time ball by Harry Maguire. Breaking the lines. Good positive play there as well by Cunha, Mbeumo and Sesko. Delict now. Crossfield ball. Nice touch there by Dorgu. It just strays offside. Unlucky. Good start by United here in the opening 5.5 minutes. Well done, Ugarte. Takes control. Well done. That's it. Good stuff. Nice turn by Sesko. Oh, he just gets smothered. Yeah, 3 or 4 players around him. Oh, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. Just unlucky. Not getting the rub of the green a little bit with some of the passing. And Buemo just tries to play it a little 1-2 back into the pocket for Bruno, but it's just a little bit ahead of him. We just tidy up the passing a little bit. It'll be a lot more beneficial.
Hi, Daddy.
Well, Puddin', you coming in to watch the match?
I want to show everyone my medal.
Want to show everyone your medal? Come on then.
1 second.
Turn it around. Chloe won a medal today at hurling. Didn't you, Chloe?
Yeah.
Come on then. Show everybody. Look at this. Show them your medal. Look at that. What does it say? It says, Under 6 Camogie, O'Loughlin Gales 2025. Yeah, say, go on the Locks.
Go on, Lock.
Good girl. Do you want to watch some of the match with me?
Yeah.
Alright, stay up there then, so. Now, here's United on the attack now. Look, with Delo through the middle. Sesko making a lovely run. Goes left to... Oh, ref in the back. No free. No free.
Daddy.
Yeah?
Which colour?
Oh, they're in. Brentford are 1-0 up.
Daddy, which colour is Man United?
Brentford are 1-0 up here.
Daddy.
No flag here. What's going on? Hold on now. Let's watch this goal because Brentford are after scoring. United attacking down one end. All of a sudden, it's 1-0 to Brentford down the other end. Oh, it's very, very tight. Maguire steps up. He might have timed this absolutely perfectly, Damsgaard, in fairness, and he absolutely rifles it into the near top corner. It's a fantastic goal. Maguire steps up. Oh, what a finish. I mean, there's nothing Binder can do about this. We're going to have, obviously, a VAR check here. It's going to be very tight. And they're looking about a foul on Cunha in the build-up to the Brentford goal. Maguire's trailing foot is probably going to keep him on. I reckon this is going to be 1-0 to Brentford.
Man United are in the black today, honey.
Okay.
That's why you don't recognise it.
And the goal stands. United are 1-0 down. 1-0 down. Oh, my God.
Mommy.
1-0 to Brentford. Now, we'll see you later. Say bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Daddy's a bit cross. So
No, I'm not cross. Just get out and don't deny me.
Let's go.
You got all your candles lighting.
Let's go make a pizza.
We're doing pizza.
I don't think the Cunha tackle was a foul, to be quite honest with you. I mean, I said it live in the game. I don't think there was enough in it. And it's 1-0 to Brentford. It was a perfect strike. There's nothing Baynder could have done about that at all. Absolutely nothing he could have done. Your man just times his run to perfection. Maguire probably does the right thing in stepping up. It's just a perfectly timed run and a fantastic finish. Sometimes you just have to hold your hand up and say, it was a good goal. Right, work to do. Work to do here. Well done, Ugarte. Well done. Gets a little toe in and it was needed. Is that your daughter? It is. That's my daughter, Chloe. Here's Cunha now in that half space. Strike! Oh, wide of the far post. Unlucky. Unlucky. Yeah, free to United. What was the goal like? Quality goal out of Brentford, in fairness. Quality goal. Horror show of United is back. Look, chill out now. Chill out. Chill out. We've started quite well. It's just, in fairness to Brentford, they've scored a quality goal. You would say, if we're being ultra critical, maybe Maguire should have been pushed up a little bit higher initially rather than trying to step up once the ball was played. But I mean, the Brentford striker timed his run perfectly and he absolutely buried it in the top corner. Good link-up play there by Luke Shaw. Really well. Here's Sesko now. Oh, tries to get it wide to Mbeumo. Was never really on. Still a lot of football to be played. The only motivation Amram needs to give is, if I get the bullet, you'll all be playing under Graham Potter. Maybe so. Maybe so. Take your choice. Take your pick. Now, long throw coming again here for Brentford. Long throw in now. Again, right into the goalkeeper. And he has to fist it away for a corner. It's a corner to Brentford. Them long throws. Corner swung in now, outswinger, headed away at the near post by Bruno. Brentford keep possession though. United need to be on their toes here. Yeah, and Brentford have another corner here. They're starting to put the pressure on a little bit here. Corner swung in now to the back post. Headed back across. Saved by Beinder. Brentford still have it now again to the back post. Headed back across again. Dorgu gets a block on it and heads it away. Good save there by Beinder. Brentford still have it now, putting some pressure on here. United need to be on their toes. Henderson now cross into the box. Header! Oh, what a save by Beinder! Pulls it out of the top corner. Two great saves by the goalkeeper, in fairness to him. Nathan Collins rises. He's still up there from the corner. And it gets in between two players. It's drifted into that far top corner. And Beinder just gets a fingertip and tips it over the crossbar. Pressure. Two good saves there by Beinder. It's another corner. United struggling to get out here. Corner swung in again to the back post. Headed back across again. United cleared their lines this time. Don't foul him there. Ugarte gives away the free. Brentford now to swing in the free. And United clear their lines. Oh, and Boomo, 1v1. Can he get it? No, I can't get the lick of the green. Unlucky. Oh, Brentford coming down the left-hand side now. It's 2-0. Brentford are running riot here. They're absolutely running riot down that left-hand side. United are 2-0 down in less than 20 minutes. Oh, my God.
Were you calling me?
Yeah.
Grandpa. What do you want?
He says there's delivery man here.
Oh, okay. I don't know. We weren't getting it delivered.
Oh. It's too easy, lads. It's too easy. Long ball over the top. Too easy to take it down. He runs into the end line. Squares a Beinder with a save. I mean, Beinder's trying his best. He makes another really good double save. But he can't keep the second one out. And it's 2-0 to Brentford here. 3 defenders there. 4 defenders trying to stop it on 2. Beinder makes a save. He puts it out. There's nothing he can do. He puts it out into the danger zone. And the ball comes back at him. And it goes in under his hand for the second one. And it's 2-0. United are 2-0 down. A lot of people blaming Delo there. Delo letting his man go, says D. Delo just let the man run away from him. Yeah. Hamill says the same. Still on board, Jack, says Oshin. I mean, is that down to the system? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I'm not smart enough to understand, to be honest with you. Like, Brentford have had, outside of the set pieces, have had 2 opportunities and they've scored both. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, I don't think the start was that bad by United. You know what I mean? With just defensive lapses again. You know what I mean? Defensive lapses. Delo now into Sesko. Strike. Right at Kelleher. Ah, 2-0 down already. The whole backline and keeper, dirt for that. Free by Dargu. Luke Shaw jogging back, too lazy. He leaves Thiago with a free shot at goal. I'm done, lads. Heading to work in the height of it. Sick of it at this stage, honestly, says Desi. Josh says, do you think we could get the season abandoned so we don't have to watch this torture anymore? Well, you don't have to watch. Stat at the moment, Manchester United have conceded 52 goals in the last 33 league games. Can't win games with stats like that, lads. Just can't. And here's a free to Brentford now. Opportunity for him to just pitch another one in there. They're good on set pieces. Ball in. Great ball in. Yeah, that should have been a free out. And it is. Yeah, free out. The balls in are brilliant by Brentford. Real good quality in. Yeah, Collins just comes through the back of Delict there. It is a free out. Just not good enough, says Parry Boober. Yeah. Ugarte now stepping onto it. Get it left. Oh, it's a poor pass. It's a poor pass. Dargu does well to get it in there. Header! Kelleher! Header! Finish it! Yes! Sesko! 2-1. Come on, I said. And it comes from absolutely nothing. In fairness to Ugarte, he steps up into midfield, but his pass out to Dargu was really poor. It nearly goes out for a goal kick, and you're saying there's no way Dargu can get his foot around that, but somehow he gets across in, and Kelleher goes up, and he's not strong enough at all. It pinballs around. Sesko has a go initially. Ball comes back to him a second time, just drops for him, and he puts it away. Sesko is off the mark, and it's 2-1. Come on, we're back in it. And Buemo goes up and challenges Kelleher. Nothing wrong with it. Entitled to go for the ball. Kelleher's just not strong enough. Sesko has the initial shot. He then has, or a header. He then has another shot. Kelleher gets down and saves it, and he's there to bury it into the roof of the net. Sesko's off the mark, and it's 2-1. Come on. Possible foul. It has to be on Kelleher. There's no way. If that's chalked off, this is an absolute disgrace. That is nowhere near a foul. Mbeumo has his arms down, his eyes on the ball, he goes up, and Kelleher's just not strong enough. Goal. 2-1. Come on now. Come on. Sesko is off the mark. Delighted to see. 2-1. United are back in it here. Yeah, it's a free to United. Dargu does well. Just inside the Brentford half. Yeah, free headed away. Ugarte will get it all the way back to Bayindir, and United are back in possession. Come on, keep the pressure on now. Bayindir, nice ball into midfielder to Sesko, who has a lovely little layoff to Delo. Maguire finds himself out in the right wing. United are a little bit, need to get their shape back again here. Yeah, Maguire stepping back now. Was the United goal good? It was scrappy. It was scrappy, to be honest with you. It was really well dug out by Dargu to get the cross in, and Sesko is there, and Buemo challenges. Sesko is there for the rebound, has a first opportunity, then a second one, and then the third one, he just buries it into the roof of the net. You would say, from a Brentford standpoint, they'd probably be disappointed they didn't deal with it better, but who cares? Good stuff there by Dargu, big and powerful up the line. Yeah, and there's a free all day. Well done, Dargu. Playing well. Now, need a good delivery here into the box. And Buemo is on the free kick. Just take a shot, lad. Just take a shot. Get it on target. And that's me bet up. Buemo out to swing it in. Oh, it doesn't clear the first man, but it still gets in there. Delo lays it down to Cunha. Oh, wide. It's going to be a corner to United. Cunha is down holding his foot here. There's a challenge after the initial shot. Boom on out to swing it in with the left foot. Header down. Oh, it just takes us. I don't know what can you call it. And Brentford are on the break now. Brentford are on the break. You need to put in a challenge. Well done, Ugarte. Well done. Well done. Good stuff. Dorgo looking really good, don't you think? Yeah, I've been. Now look, he's raw, and there are going to be times where he makes mistakes and doesn't make the right decision because he's young, but he's athletic, he's strong, physical. You know what I mean? Getting up and down that line. If he works on his delivery and his decision making a little bit more, I think we've got a right player on our hands. Thanks everybody for tuning in as always, guys. Please do smash a like on the video if you haven't done so already. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel as well. Like we said, we're on the road to 15,000 subscribers on YouTube. Anyone watching on TikTok, guys, get over to YouTube. We're live over there. Link is on my homepage. Hit subscribe, jump into the chat, say hello. Now, good header there by Maguire, and Dorgu flicks it on. Yeah, it's unlucky on Cunha. He's just coming back from the initial press on the goalkeeper. Yeah, Dorgu does well, wins another free. Scores 2-1 to Brentford. For anyone wondering, I think so far, even at the start of this season, just goes to show the continuation of the rebuild we need, especially in defence. Like when you look at, say, the two players that were at fault probably for the 2 goals were Delot and Maguire. You know, now look, Maguire has done well. Other than that, I think he's won his duels, he's won his headers. His passing out from the defence has been good, but it's them lapses in concentration that you can't have, and it's the same guys all the time. You know what I mean? It really is. I mean, if you take the two wing backs and the 3 at the back, you could realistically, out of them 5 players, you would realistically want to change 3 of them at the end of this season. You would want a replacement for Maguire, a replacement for Sean, and a replacement for Delot. You know? Happy with De Ligt, happy with Dorgu. That's it. You know what I mean? Now, you got Lisandro Martinez to come back as well. You'd expect him to slot into that left side of the back 3. You know, wing backs. Probably need a right wing back as well, to be honest with you, next year. Big long throw into the box now again. Maguire with a good header away at that time. And Buemo out to press. Put Brentford in possession down in the corner. Yeah, really good defending there by Buemo to throw to United. Sack the manager or we'll get relegated, says John. No, I disagree. I mean, if we win today, we'll go into 5th. So, you know what I mean? Nice link-up play there with Sesko and Cunha. Now, Cunha's into the half space now. He's got Sesko right. Cunha on his right foot. It's a great block and it's a corner to United. Really positive play. And that's what you want to see, lads. You want to see us getting into them areas. United do well to win it back. And Sesko's lovely footwork there. Gets it into Cunha. And Cunha's away. Breaks the lines. And he's got Mbeumo running through the middle. He's got Bruno on the overlap. Bruno's looking for the layoff, but I mean, Cunha's well within his rights to take a shot there on the edge of the box. Come on now, equaliser before half time and we'll win this game. I guarantee you. And Mbeumo now to swing in the corner. He goes deep to the back post. Now Maguire's up, heads it back across. It's headed away. Who's going to get it? Dorgu. Shaw. Nice little turn there by Shaw. United in possession now. Bruno. Cross to the back post. Straight into Kelleher's hands. Poor enough cross. I think you might see Martinez play as a 6. I don't know why. I have a feeling Amarim will stick with Shaw. Maybe. Do you know who I would like to see playing the 6 is Mazraoui. I think Mazraoui would do a really good job there. Here's Cunha now down the left-hand side. Early cross into the box. It's cleared. Press that fucking Henderson prick. Right, throw it to United. Come on. Come on. Dalot now with a long throw by the looks of it into the box. Let's have a look and see. Yeah, he throws it right into the 6-yard box. It's a long throw, but Brentford deal with it quite comfortably. United will keep possession up with Mamadou Ugarte. Such a nice kit, says Party Pooper. It's lovely. One of the nicest kits now in a long time. Ah, oh, Bruno, set your feet, man. Set your feet. Yeah, the last year's kit, the white, black and red was beautiful, and this year's black one is. I always like the black Man United kit, always. Get out, Shaw. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out away from him. Nice little flick on by Dalot now. Sesko's away around the corner and the ball comes to him. He is wide. He needs a bit of support. Gets it with Mbeumo. Oh, his first touch just runs it out over the end line. Really unlucky. Georgina, thanks for the gifts on TikTok. Much appreciated, as always. It's been a decent. Wow, how long is it since we scored? Maybe 10 minutes or so. We've been the better team since we've scored. Pinning Brentford back. We look the most dangerous team, but we've got to keep the momentum. We've got to score. Take our chances now when they fall. Free to Brentford now. High up the field though. United can keep a high line here. Yeah, good strong defending there by De Ligt. Go in it, well done Ugarte. Oh, it's pinballing around, falls to Brentford. Oh, well done Ugarte. Ugarte is having a good game, lads, in fairness to him. Ugarte's playing well. Winning his tackles, covering quite well. His distribution has been decent. Terrible noise coming. Yeah, it's the fan on my laptop, Colin. The phone is right beside my laptop here. Look, laptop is there. Nothing I can do about it really. It'll come on and off every now and again, but it won't continue. He also has a pre-assist. Anyone else see that Chelsea video about Garnacho? A pre-assist. What has the game come to? So what? The assist of the assist. Is that what that stuff means? Short throw this time by Brentford. Cross into the box. Great header away there by De Ligt. Yeah, and United push Brentford all the way back to the halfway line. Ball in over the top now. Good header there away by Luke Shaw. Now United have an opportunity here. Bruno now plays the ball around the corner and Bemo's in a foot race. Yeah, and it's a throw to United high up the field. The assist to the assist, right? Okay. Yeah, none of that here. Love your Temu hoodie. You can actually buy this hoodie on my merchandise store. So go get two of them. Go get two of them. Delon now with a long throw into the box. Can United make it count? Header away. Bruno does well to get it back down. Delon puts it in. Yeah, another good header away. Go win it, lads. You need to win it high. All right, Luke Shaw's on it all the way back to Bayender. Martin says, will he stay up this year? Yeah, I'd say so. Brentford have been such a bogey team for us since they got promoted to the Premier League as well. It's been crazy. Mark says, Amram in or out? Amram in. Amram in. He's had one summer transfer window. Hammer him in. Make the tackle. Delict. Brilliant tackle. Well done, Delict. Needed to get there. Right, United with some defending to do here before half time. Long throw incoming. Long throw right into a good header away there by Maguire. Cunha is in possession. He's blocked in though. He needs a bit of support. Don't mess around with it. Just clear your lines. No, Cunha. Clear your lines. Oh, he got away with it. The ref gave him a free out there. Gets away with one. I don't think that was a free kick. Half time. 2-1. Interesting first half. Let's talk about it. Let me get my potatoes. Be back in a second. Ad coming up on YouTube. Let's get it out of the way. Back in a sec. You're doing outside my door. You up there, Ma? It's weird that he's outside my door, not up at you. Now, let me know your thoughts on that first half. Get your thoughts into the chat. Let me know what you think. We'll read out some of your comments. Let's look at some of the stats. Right, stats. Possession is pretty even. 49% for United, 51% to Brentford. XG, United have a higher XG, 0.94, and then obviously Brentford's XG, they're playing well above their XG. They've got a XG of 0.89 and they've scored 2 goals, and that just tells you one thing: defensive errors by United. United have had 10 shots to Brentford's 4. Exact same amount of passes. I mean, we go back to what we've said about Ruben Amorim and the system and so on and so forth. I don't think that half-time scoreline and United conceding 2 goals is down to the system. It's down to individual errors. And, you know, you can say what you want. Like Stephen is saying there, sacked is fraud. He ain't a fraud. You've got to look at where the mistakes are coming from. The mistakes are coming from the players who were making mistakes long before Ruben Amorim got here. You know? Delo, Harry Maguire. I think we look dangerous going forward. Our build-up play is good and we're getting into good areas. It's just maybe that final little pass, or we're not getting a lick of the green a little bit, but I think Brentford started really well and looked more dangerous than we did. But again, a lot of their danger is coming from set pieces. I think as soon as we scored the goal, we looked vastly better than they did. But you got to put the ball in the net, you know. Dorgu is useless, mate. What game have you been watching? Dorgu was having a really good game. I thought Dorgu was having a good game. I think Ugarte was having a good game. I think Cunha's playing well. Sesko's playing well. Yeah. Rob says, I honestly do rate Ugarte. Yeah, look, I said it at the start of the season. My kind of hot take was that Ugarte was going to have a good season. I've seen more positives than negatives so far this season for him. Let's see what you guys are saying. Chris says, I may have to start travelling with the team. The Lost Poet says, Shaw is shocking. How is it 2025 and he's still here? I know. Shaw's first touch is absolutely brutal, says Sean. His second touch is a tackle. Aina says, thoughts in the first half? Yeah, we just done that. D says, mostly Delo with a slack pass to Cunha instead of the running through striker, and then Delo again for running away from his man. Lucas says, we look dangerous whenever we're on the attack, but defense is shaky and can't even blame Binder for the... he looked like Nair on the... Yeah, he made a couple of really good saves, Binder, in fairness to him. Such a bad line from Maguire. I agree. I think you either step up to the halfway line or you drop off. It's one or the other, you know, or you get tight to your man. I don't think you can't be caught in between like that. Sean says, Bruno and Ugarte are miles behind the front three. We're making Henderson look like a 22-year-old in his prime. I haven't really seen that, to be honest with you. I think in terms of the attacking play, we've seen Bruno an awful lot. Well, not an awful lot, but a couple of times actually go past the two number 10s. Like he was on an overlap there for Cunha. Was it when Cunha took the strike, didn't get it? So you've got to pick and choose your moments depending on the phase of the game and you know where your opposition players are. But again, look, I mean, the first goal by Brentford, he's got an awful lot of work to do. And He times his run to perfection, and he absolutely buries it in the top corner. Sometimes you just go, geez, that was a goal. But Delo, I mean, I don't know what Delo was doing there. You know, the ball is played over the top. They're showing a replay of it. Delo is marking him. The ball is played over the top. And Delo just looks at, he's ball watching, and he's not watching his own man, and he just runs inside and leaves his man free out wide. It's absolutely bonkers. So it is. It's absolutely bonkers. And then the player that he is watching gets a run inside and gets a free shot, and Delo tries to blame someone else. Yeah, mind-boggling. Says go off the marks as SH, yeah, delighted with that. Delighted with it. Have to say it. We just need to continue on. It will come soon, says Chris. Makings are there. Somehow we get punished for every mistake. Well, they're big mistakes. You know what I mean? They're big mistakes, and it's a huge mistake out of Delo. Huge mistake out of Delo. And Maguire, like I said, there's an awful lot of work for the striker to do, but I mean, he finishes it quite well, in fairness to him. It's the one thing I would say, I'm just watching a clip there, Ruben Amram. The one thing I would say about him is that, you know, and maybe the team in general, he's constantly trying to coach his team through the game in terms of getting them to be in a certain position, a certain formation, or tuck in or push out or move forward and close the gaps or whatever. So you do have to kind of feel sorry for him. Like, I suppose if everything was working smoothly and they understood the system, he could just sit back, you know, and relax. Yeah. Jess says, can't believe people not calling out the captain. Everyone else gets the blame. He's at nothing. I don't think he's done anything wrong in this game. He's looked to go forward. He's overlapped the number 10s a couple of times. Defensively, I mean, I don't think he can be at blame for either of the goals, to be quite honest with you. But, yeah, I don't think he done too much wrong, to be honest. Aina says, Cunha, brilliant, but I think it's 2-2 if he plays Bruno instead of shooting. Well, Bruno was running wide, in fairness, and I think Cunha carrying the ball onto the edge of the box like that, and I think he's entitled to take a shot. He really is entitled to take a shot. His positioning is good for one. I don't think there's a player too close where he shouldn't be shooting. It's a good block. Overall, Beinder's having a good game, says Miguel. He is. I mean, he can't be blamed for either of the goals, in fairness to him. He was unlucky for a couple of them. Would you change the goalkeeper to give him 45 minutes? No. Not when you're 2-1 down. No way. Sorry, but Yoro is a starter on this team. We can't trust either Shaw or Maguire. Well, that's the one thing I said in my match preview, is that will Yoro come back in to give us that little bit more mobility? And I mean, if Yoro had played, he would have been on the right side of the back three. De Ligt would have been in the middle. I don't think De Ligt gets caught for that goal, that first goal, like Maguire did, to be quite honest with you. Paul says, nothing in the centre of the park. Them two in there cannot play them positions at this level. I think Ugarte has been one of our best players in the first half. Defensively, His positioning has been brilliant. He's covered the gaps a couple of times. He's put his challenges in. His distribution going forward has been decent as well. I think he's having a good game. D says, bring Yarrow and move Shaw to left back and stick Dargu on the right-hand side and see what he can do. See, the issue there, D, is that Shaw doesn't really have the legs anymore to get up and down that left-hand side, you know, and I think that's why that left centre-back position suits him, you know. Oshin says, I find it really infuriating that after a year they still can't play his system, even with a full pre-season. It's like the players forgot. I slightly disagree with you on that one, Oshin. I think we're seeing big improvements in terms of the system. We're making individual errors. Like, we're not getting cut asunder because of the system. You know what I mean? Maguire steps up, long ball over the top, goal. Second ball, long ball over the top. Delo is in no man's land, tucks inside instead of going with his runner on the wing. I mean, I just don't see that as a system issue, to be quite honest with you. I think we're dominating possession, especially after we scored. We're starting to create chances. I just don't really see the system being the reason why we're 2-1 down today. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm just trying to find a way for us to get the law out of the team. Yeah, I understand. I understand the 100%. Is Yarrow on the bench? He always makes the centre-back switch. And yeah, Yarrow is on the bench. He certainly is. Right, we've got one more ad to take on YouTube, guys. We'll take it now before the game starts. Skip it if it comes up for you. Only in and taking from reading. Only in and taking from reading the chat. Sean Doe aren't playing well. Am I right? Yeah, you're probably right on that one, to be quite honest with you. But anyway, great to see so many people in. Guys, anyone on TikTok, we're reading out all the comments over on YouTube. Jump over to YouTube. Link is on my homepage. United Community Channel. We've got the full experience over there. Scoreboard, timer, starting 11, all on the screen. Come on over. Hit subscribe. Jump into the chat. Say hello. Anyone watching already on YouTube, guys, if you haven't already done so, please do smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel as well. Ready to go now for the second half. Big 45 minutes needed here. And we're up and running. Now, we need Cunha with one shot on target for me to win my bet. Just one shot on target, that's it. One shot on target. Mark is on, haven't been on in a while. Hope you're all well. Good to see you, Mark. Thanks for joining us again. Now, opportunity early doors here for Brentford's long throw. Long throw now. Yeah, straight into Binder's arms. Good and big and strong. Well done. Trying to break. Ball out to the law now. Now, just go forward. Pass the fucking ball forward now for once in your life. Nah, backwards. Cunha coming into the number 10 looking for it, holding his arms out, but not Delo. Puts his foot in the ball, turns back and passes it into fucking Maguire. Nice play there by Mbuemo. Delo, look backwards. Fucking useless he is. I mentioned because Amram is constantly coaching the team, it's like they can't follow his instructions. I get he's reacting to Brentford's changes, but also seems repetitive instructions. If you watch, I don't disagree with you. They can be very minute details though. You know what I mean? Very minute. I don't think it's a structural issue. It may be just, little bit of cosmetic. Jesus Christ, even his throw there was fucking terrible. Don't foul him. 2v1, don't foul him. Well done. Oh, alright, well done. Oh, Shaw with a terrible pass out. Missed you online last week, old friend, says Tommy. Yeah, over in Spain, T. How's the little babby? Hope all is well. I'm out late nights again, boy. Oh, Kelleher's high up. What's the noise? It's the fan on my laptop. Laptop is beside my phone, so. Here's Brentford now, edge of the box. Yeah, good covering there by Delict. Great to see so many people in on TikTok, guys. If you want to get over and join us on YouTube, the link is on my homepage. Reading out all the comments over there. We've got the scoreboard, the timer, the starting 11. Come on over, United Community Channel. Get involved, hit subscribe, jump into the chat and say hello. Oh, referee! Oh. Hit the follow button too, if you're new to the TikTok channel. All good, not too many late nights. Hope it keeps up, please God. I knew you would win last week when you weren't online, typical. Need to just go and move to Spain in general, T. Glad everything is good. Right, it's been a bit of a scrappy opening 5 or 6 minutes here so far. United still trailing 2-1. Plenty of time. Sesko, nice little lay down to Mbuemo. Mbuemo now. Nice ball into Cunha. Cunha with a strike. I just couldn't get enough power behind it. It's a comfortable enough save for Kelleher. Thanks to everybody hitting the follow button. Tommy, thanks for the follow. Lucy, thanks for the follow. James, thanks for the follow. User, thanks for the follow. John, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated, guys. Here's Delon out. No one ahead of him. Oh, Delon, a terrible pass to Bruno. Was that a shot on target? Is that what someone said? Nah, I don't think it was. Don't think it was. Still need Mbeumo to get a shot on target for 40 quid. Come on. We came into it after the second goal and came out for this half and starting very slow again. Yeah, but I think not that we've been comfortable, but I think we've been steady enough since. I mean, Brentford haven't had a shot on target since they scored their second goal, so. Brilliant by De Ligt. Big and strong. That's how you defend. Great stuff. Ah, the referee gives a free. What the fuck are you doing, ref? Fucking shoulder to shoulder. What a fucking terrible decision. Big and strong. Getting in the way of the ball and the man. Being strong, shoulder to shoulder, and he gives a fucking free. You absolute fairy, yeah. There's less in that than the challenge on Cunha before Brentford scored. Absolute shit refereeing as always. Brentford now swing it in. Dorgu heads it away at the back post. Only half cleared. Brentford will keep it. Yeah, United press well and force Brentford all the way back to Kelleher. We never get lucky with the ref. I just think it's lack of consistency, to be honest with you. Hello, Jack, a Manchester United fan from Indonesia. Thanks for joining. Welcome. Like I said, guys, thanks to everybody on TikTok. Great to see, nearly 800 people watching. Come on over to YouTube and get involved. Reading out all of the comments over on YouTube. Link is on my homepage. The full experience over there. All of our content is up over on YouTube. Come on and get involved. Hit subscribe and jump into the live chat. Link is on my homepage. United Community Channel on YouTube. Bruno gets a yellow. Another free for Brentford now. It's going to pitch it into the box. Good header away there by Luke Shaw. It's going to be a throw to Brentford out the far side. Free to United. Somehow from that. Oh. There's Mbeumo now. Now just cut in on your left and have a shot. Cross into the box. Back post. Oh, Dorgu was nearly there. It's a goal kick to Brentford. Lovely ball in by Mbeumo. And Dorgu was coming steaming in at the back post. He tries to slide in and get a toe on it, but it just evades his left foot. It's a goal kick. Well done, be in there. De Ligt now steps up into midfield. Yeah, I mean, we're hitting that time frame now. Coming up on 60 minutes. I mean, if we're going to go and win this game, we need an equaliser soon. Just keeping a bit of possession. You're not making much ground with it. Keeping it on the halfway line. Cunha now. Nice little ball over the top to Bruno, who makes the run. Cross into the box. Oh, Kelleher comes out and smothers it. It's good goalkeeping in fairness to him. And Bruno running beyond like that is just causing a little bit of problems for Brentford. Because what we're seeing Cunha dropping out dropping out deep looking for the ball, and when he does, Bruno can go, and it's stretching Brentford a little bit. Yeah, Brentford win possession back. I think we need a few changes, says Party Pooper. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree. I mean, when we look at what we've got, the ref gives another free. Dargu wins the ball. Attacking options, we're talking about Xerxes and Mason Mount. Would you put... I mean, like, he clearly wins that fucking ball and the ref gives a free. Terrible refereeing again. Yeah, what do you do? Who do you bring on? Do you bring on Mount? Do you bring on Xerxes? Who do you take off? Xerxes gone out. And Mason Mount gone out to warm up there, according to the commentator. Good ball in. Collins heads it on and fucking it goes right into Beinder's arms. Kind of a mismatch there. Why is Bruno marking Nathan Collins? Well, I mean, Shaw again doesn't do enough and allows it. I'm not sure what that player's name, Namsgaard or something, is it? Gets a toe on it. I mean, Shaw not doing enough defensively there at all. Letting them have a shot on the inside the 6-yard box. Whether it's just he studs on it, but it's still not good defending there by Shaw. Ahmad and Cobby. Ahmad is not here today, Lucas. He had a bereavement in his family, so he's on compassionate leave. Yeah, Bruno's been off today, lads. Bruno hasn't been playing well today. His passing has been a little bit off. Go on and win it, Dargu. Go on, press him. Yeah. It's been flat by United here in the second half. Yeah. It's going to be 3-1 here. Oh, what a brilliant save again by Inder. Inder's having a stormer of a game, in fairness to him. Diogo Dalot gets absolutely rinsed down the right-hand side again. Ball over the top, betting a foot race, betting a 50-50 shoulder, and just left out of the game. Little pull back to the penalty box, and he should score, but he tries to place in that far right-hand corner. Binder does really well. Diogo Dalot is absolutely dirt, lads. He's absolutely dirt. Long throw coming in now. Sesko heads it out. Was that already gone? It's going to be a corner. Mount for Bruno. Maybe Menu for Bruno in that 6. Head away there by Bruno from the corner. Good header away. He's won a couple of them, in fairness to him, on the front post. Brentford go all the way back to their keeper. Yeah, Lenny Yoro and Kobbie Menu are coming on here. It's got to be Bruno. I mean, if we're putting Menu on, he's in direct competition with Bruno Fernandes. It's got to be Bruno Fernandes to come off, surely. Considering he hasn't played well today. Yeah, Cunha just tries too much there. Alright, get away with it. Here's Dalot now. United have numbers forward. Come on, ref. He's all over him. Ball to Dalot down in the corner. Pulls it back to Cunha on the edge. Yeah, he just thinks he has more than he actually... Well done, De Ligt. Brilliant. Brilliant defending. I think it's probably going to be Bruno here, lads. I mean, Bruno's on a yellow as well, isn't he? He hasn't played well. And if we're talking about the manager directly saying that Menu was in competition with Bruno... Here's Mbeumo now. Gets to the end line. Yep, does well. Wins a corner. Oh, it's a good kick, for fuck's sake. Maguire for Yoro. Ugarte. Ugarte is off for Menu. "42 out of 49 games, he's changed the centre back. That's mad. Where the fuck is Manu? There he is. Yeah, Ugarte off. Ugarte off. It's obviously... Look, Ugarte has been playing well, lads. But he is obviously the more defensive of the two number 6s. And Ruben Amorim seems to be going for it here. You know what I mean? Anyway, free to United. Bruno now. Out of... It's a poor free. And Brentford are going to break up the left-hand side here. They've got fucking numbers, lads. If he picks the right pass and he doesn't, Luke Shaw's on the cover. It's a poor pass. They had a real opportunity there. Leaving Bruno on and him on a yellow and playing shit, says Darrell. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree, but I can understand why he's doing it. Every game he changed the centre-back was in the 60-plus minute. Surely managers are seeing this and saying, I'll wait until he changes his back three and then get at them. Well, the co-commentator there made a good point that Amram sees his centre-backs as part of the build-up. So maybe that's the reason. Lovely feet there out of Dargu to break away up the left-hand side. Has to turn back, has no support. Here's Mbumo now. Dallo on the outside. You got 2v1 there, lads. Mbumo now. Cross into the box. Too deep. Goal kick. Need a goal, lads, and we need it fast. So we do. Who's going to say out Menu or Bruno? That's going to put serious pressure on the back three for the last 30 minutes. Yeah. Put the ball into fucking Menu. Delo! No risk taken out of him at all. Bruno now. Out to Dargu. Yeah, nice feet work there by Menu. Gets on it again now. Tries to get the ball through to Sesko. He's looked bright since he came on. First few minutes for Menu. Yeah, big and strong there defensively as well. Good start by Menu. Nice ball by Delon now. Cunha first time. And Buemo! Ref! He pulling out of him. That's a fucking Stonewall penalty. Stonewall penalty. Yes! Penalty to United. Absolute Stonewall. You could see the hand on his shoulder. He drags him down. And then Buemo's won a penalty here. VAR are going to check it. You could see it in live. In Lovely pass by Delot to Cunha, and he goes first time. He's onside. The pull is there. This ain't going to be overturned. It's going to be a penalty to United here. Stonewall penalty. Stonewall. Come on now, lads. We fucking win this game. Come on. D says, is that a sending off for a clear denial of a goal scoring opportunity? Maybe. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. I don't know what the boundary is, you know. Penalty given. Yeah, D, you're spot on. They're checking whether it's going to be a red card here or not. I mean, it is. When you look at it, I mean, all Mbeumo has to do is get a toe on that and it's on target. It's a goal scoring opportunity. And he pulls him and completely off balances him. I think that's a red card. How the ref... Well, the ref is given a yellow card initially, but we all know why the refs give that. It's so that VAR can then look at it. I think that's a red card all day, lads. No red card. Sticks with yellow. I think it's a wrong decision, but it's a penalty nonetheless. I think that's a red card all day long. I think the ref is... I think the ref gives a yellow. Ref initially gets it wrong, and I think the VAR subsequently have got it wrong as well. Come on, Bruno. Brentford making a substitution. Slow down the whole process here. Four minutes. We've been waiting now to take this penalty. Come on, Bruno. Come on, Bruno. Amram doesn't look at penalties. Ref blows the whistle. Bruno steps up. Saved! Nearly 5 minutes waiting to take the penalty and he misses. It's got to play a part, lads. It's got to fucking play a part. Kelleher gets down well. Goes to the keeper's left. Bruno has pace on the ball. It's a good save. It's not tucked directly into the corner. And that's 2 penalties missed by Bruno Fernandes now this season. We're just the unluckiest team in the world. We're just the unluckiest team in the world. Ref! No red card. Waits 5 minutes for a fucking decision. Brentford coming down the other end now. Strike is high and wide. I mean, it took 5 minutes for VAR to basically agree with the referee on all of the decisions he made. It's fucking criminal. It's absolutely criminal, so it is. Here's Bruno now. Yeah, it's just... He's not having a good game, Bruno. He's not having a good game. Ah, get up, you fucking blouse, ya. Mason Mount is going to be coming on here for United. Bruno gives it away. Strike, well blocked. Yeah, Cunha does well now. United on the break here. Needs... ref, I mean, for fuck's sake, like, that's absolute bullshit. Yellow card. Pardy Pooper says Bruno needs to come off. He isn't adding anything. D says don't tell him anything, Amram. He will only pass it back to the defence. I hope Mount comes on for Bruno, says Daryl. I didn't see the substitution. Who's Mount on for? Mount is on for Shaw. I'm not even changing the graphics. Mount is on for Shaw. Lenny Yoro, Delict, and Dalot are the back three. Right? Who's right wing back then? Mount? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Right. Who's the right wing back? I actually don't know. I don't know who the right wing back is. Is it Cunha? Is it Mbuemo? Right, throw it to United high up the field. There's going to be a minimum of 5 minutes. Probably with all the substitutions, you're probably going to get 7 or 8 minutes minimum here to be added on. 8 minutes of normal time. DeLow now with the long throw. Header down into the box. Delict! Oh, wide. Jesus, be in there. Come off your line. Get away with it. VAR are checking for a possible penalty. In case it hits De Ligt's hands when he goes down there, he slips. It's a free to Brentford anyway. Dargu was off for Xerxes. Free to Brentford now. Swung in, headed away by Sesko. Handball. Yellow card. Fucking referee, by gee, he goes in with his elbow to get the ball away from the United player. What a terrible referee. Brentford on the break now. Good tackle there by Yara. More Brentford players coming in on it. Oh, United get away with it. It's fucking... Yeah, it's a goal kick to United. 6s and 7s there for a moment. Who's showing for it, lads? Cunha with the flick onto him. Boom. Boom will keep it in out the far side. Cross into the box. Right into Kelleher's hands. It's gone really, really scrappy since the substitutions were made. Really scrappy. Who's the ref? Is it Craig Pawson, I think, is the ref? Yeah, Craig Pawson. Boomo loses out now. Brentford up the left-hand side. I mean, they're not going to be in any hurry to go for goal. Oh, it's so loose. It's so loose by Delo. Well done, Manu. Bruno can break now. Oh, Cunha, referee. Fucking hell, ref. If this scoreline stays the same, Amram will have lost more than 50% of his Premier League games. Yeah. Oh. Eight added minutes. Can we salvage something from the game? Bit of luck, lads. Bit of luck. A bit of fucking luck. We just have none of it, so we don't. Great touch by Mbeumo. Delon out cross. Back post. Nobody there. Fucking terrible. Delon is so bad, lads. He's so bad. It's not even funny. Oh, dreadful. It's never an easy game, is it? No. It never is. Delano across to the back post. Xerxes with a header over the bar. All the time and space he had. Crossing is so bad, yeah. It's been terrible. Terrible again. D says, I don't see how Amram survives this, Jack. It isn't the this isn't the system's fault. It's individual terrible performances, but his job is on the line. Whatever way you dress up the record of Ruben Amram last season and this season, lads, it's relegation form. It's relegation form. And like, how long can we allow that to continue before a decision is made? You know? Brentford are in down the left-hand side again here. Again, look, they're not going to be in any hurry. 5 minutes to go. Edge of the box. Offside, surely. Goal kick. Offside. No, Sesko's still on. No movement. Shocking. We need to switch it up, go along, do something different, just do something, anything at this point, yeah? Anything. Here's Mbumo now. Like when we talk about the two narrow 10s, he's been very wide today, receiving nearly all of his ball. And here's Brentford on the break now, up the left hand side, 2v2. Huge opportunity here. Strike. Binder gets bet down the middle from 25 yards. And all of the good conversation we've had about Binder, he throws it away. 3-1 to Brentford, game, set and match. Ruben Amram just can't survive, lads. Ruben Amram just can't survive. I don't see any other way out of this. I can't see it. You're losing to Brentford. You know what I mean? You beat a 10-man Chelsea last week. You lose to City the week before. I don't know. I don't see how he survives. And I know this is the second time I've said that, and I mean it. You know, and you can gloss it over with a win against Chelsea, 10-man Chelsea, but we're fucking terrible, lads. We are absolutely terrible. Watch this for a goal. So much time, and I understand United are pushing players forward. You know, there are big opportunities to get caught in the counter. Look, 20 yards out. I mean, it's so easy to save that ball. It just stand still and you'll save it. Binder dives way too early and he just lets the ball go past him right down the middle. Look how easy it is. Now there's pace behind it, but fuck me, just stand still and you'll save it. Put your hands up like that. 3-1, game over. I think it's time for Ruben Amram to go, lads. I'm there. Look at that. You've got to save that. I think it's over for Ruben Amram. It's not working. It's just not working, lads. It's just not working, you know what I mean? All of the talent that's there that you talk about, you know what I mean? The Cunhas, the Mbuemos, the Seskos, the Brunos, the Menus, the Delicts, the Lenny Yoros. He's not getting a tune out of him, lads. It's as simple as that. And the manager pays the price if that happens. There's an awful lot of talent in that team, and I understand that there's individuals that are not good enough. Them two cunts, look, Maguire and Luke Shaw. For too long we've been relying on players that haven't been good enough. And the manager's going to pay with his job. He has to. $32 points from a possible 99. Not good enough. Not good enough, lads. Not good enough. Free kick to the back post, back across the goal, nearly 4-1. Two feet there, that's a red card. That's a red card. But no, the ref will blow a full-time whistle. The ref will blow the full-time whistle. It's all over. 3-1 to Brentford. Game, set and match. Yeah. I don't know, yeah, it's just another lacklustre performance. It's got to be said. I mean, Brentford start well in the first half, and in fairness, when United scored, Brentford completely went out of the game, and United controlled it up until half time. But the second half, United just never came out in the second half. Again. And I understand it's up to the players on the pitch. to motivate yourself. But ultimately, the manager's job is to get the players. We spoke about Eric Ten Hag an awful lot about not starting games well or not starting second half of games well. We've seen that again today under a new manager. So you do obviously see the traits with the group of players that are there. I don't know. And look, I think we're massively unlucky. I mean, Bruno Fernandes scores that penalty. I think we probably go on and win the game. But you look at the Manchester United away section there now, it's half empty. And the away support is probably the best in the league. Lackluster, to be honest with you. Let me take out my headphones and I'll see what you guys are saying in the chat. Get into the chat. Let me know what you're saying. What are we saying in the chat here? Let's go back a bit. Chris says, sorry, not there, Jack. Another manager is not going to do better. I disagree, Chris. I disagree, to be honest with you. I think I want Amarim to work. I want him to be successful. I want him to win games. But I think you go in there, you got the makings of a very, very strong 4-3-3. You really do. Obviously your goalkeeper is an issue. I think it's time now for, even though Binder played well today, what have we got to lose now to play that young kid in the goal, Lamens, put him in. But you talk about doing a 4-3-3. You got a back four there. Lenny Yoro, Matthias de Ligt, Patrick Dorgu, and take your pick for right back. It's probably another weak area. Mazraoui, when he's fit. Solid back four, in my opinion. All right. You play three in the midfield. You can go with Casemiro or Ugarte alongside Bruno Fernandes and Kobbie Mainoo. And then you've got your three forwards up front, or Mateus Cunha on the outside left. Outside right is Brian Mbeumo, and Sesko's up front. I just think it's a balanced team. It's a balanced team. And it's not that the system at the moment is the issue. I think the system is not the reason why we're losing games, but I think the system is a big reason why we're not winning games. We're not creating enough through the system. We're not working the balls into the correct areas to be dangerous. We're easy to defend against. I think on the defensive side of the system, I think we're actually okay. You got three at the back. You're very, very balanced. You're very covered. I like a three at the back. You're very covered in terms of personnel, especially when you've got fit wing backs, which we do in Dorgu and Delort today, that can get back and cover space. And then you've got two number sixes to sit in front of him. I think that's okay. I think it's okay. But when you're going on the transition, when you're going forward, we're just so lackluster going forward. You know what I mean? That whole 2-2-1 in midfield doesn't seem to be working. And I don't think we create enough when it comes to it. I think you play a 4-3-3. You instantly are playing 3v3 in midfield. You've instantly got more options in there. You've got your wide players in Cunha and in Mbeumo. Yeah, I mean, that's what I think anyway. D says, Potter's definitely getting the job. No, he's not. Parry Pooper says, I think Amarim will walk, get ahead of West Ham and get Nuno in, says D. Lucas says, Delors, Shaw, Maguire are con men, absolute clowns. Party Pooper says, we're cursed. Reese says, get that Bournemouth manager in. Yeah. Sacked in the morning from the Brentford fans. That's not about Andrews either. No, absolutely it's not. He'll be lucky to last till the morning, says Josh. Philip says, we're finished, plain and simple. We are the worst club in the league and we deserve everything we get. Miguel says, what's Carrick doing nowadays? He's still at Middlesbrough, I think. he's not ready for the United job at the moment. Lucas says, looked good for 20 minutes, but after the penalty, the game fell apart. It's hard to see any positives, says John. Well, there was positives. I mean, I think from the defensive side of things, I think we looked quite comfortable after we scored the goal. But attacking-wise, we're offering nothing. And I think that's down to the system. I think it's down to the shape, if I'm being completely honest. I really do. Oshin says, Ineos are not sacking him. Paid too much in compensation already, and they're not going to be proved wrong on a second manager in 2 years. Arrogance from Ineos will cost us too. Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if that's the case. But I think ultimately what we're seeing here is relegation form. And if how long do you allow relegation form to continue before you have to make a change? And I don't mean whether you want to or not, but before you genuinely have to. You know what I mean? His record is the worst in Manchester United's history. He is the worst manager on paper in Manchester United's history. And I hate saying that, but that is the case. Ultimately, that is the case. How long can you leave that before you have to make a change? That's the big decision here. Let's see, what else are we saying? No manager out there can save us, I'm afraid. Sean says, shocking. They played the second half like they didn't bother. Manager gone. Lackluster again, says Adam. Oshin says, I disagree with us winning if Bruno scored. Brentford came into the game and we withered. Well, Brentford came into the game because we were pushing and because of the substitutions that were needed to go and try and win the game. I think that's why Brentford came back into it. I think we scored that goal. You don't need to make the 4 or 5 attacking changes. You just continue to play, and I think Brentford don't look as dangerous on the counter-attack. Party Boober says they need to make it easy to sack players. D says you can get anyone you want in that dugout. No manager is going to fix these. I disagree, lads. I disagree. It's not working. There's not much sign of improvement. I know we're not expecting to win the league, but the performances aren't there. He's not improved us from last year. We may understand it a little bit better. We might look a little bit better going forward, a little bit more resolute, but it's not enough. He hasn't done enough. And we're coming up on that stage now where we've got, what have we got played now? We've got 6 games played. 2 wins, 2 losses and a draw. It's not good enough. It's not. And I understand we've had a difficult game, but, you know, who have we won against? We've won against Burnley and we've won against Chelsea's 10 men. It's not good enough, lads. It's not good enough. Most of the play has tried to go through the low today and it's been terrible. And every time they attacked us dangerously, it was down that side. Party Boober says, yeah, the goals we are scoring are scrappy. Yeah, they are. They are. Bruno missed another pen. Remember, that would have changed the game. Yeah, I agree with you on that one. I think it would have, to be quite honest. Most of the play, oh yeah, we read that one. But ultimately, it's Amram's job that on the line. And I'm sorry, but I don't think he's our manager by tomorrow morning. Can't get a smell of a goal, says Finn. Amram looked a beaten ticket, staring at the ground. John is in. He says Delos Shaw out. Sell Bruno in January. Bring back Ollie in the interim, says Miguel. No, I don't think that's the solution either. He's gone tomorrow, I think, says Desi. Look, I think they'll unless he walks. I think ultimately you do tend to see managers stay until the international break, which is 1 more game. Chris says first goal is Maguire slow to get to the half line and not. Oh, well, lads, how's it going? This cheers everyone up. Come on up and say hello. Hello. Say hi, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Say, come on, United. Come on, United. Yeah, we lost 3-1.
That's the microphone.
That's the microphone. Are you coming in to say hello too?
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Don't be rubbing
Look
that.
what I got.
What did you get? Oh, wow, is that a dinosaur?
But I Play-Doh.
Oh, Play-Doh. Okay, great. Right, I'll be out in a few minutes, alright? Say bye, everybody.
Bye, Play-Doh. Bye, Play-Doh. Bye, Play-Doh.
Now, run along.
Bye, Daddy.
Bye.
Come on, Harry.
What's the
It's just a game at the end of the day, isn't it?
Mommy.
Go on, out you go, little man. Go on.
The fan.
Yeah, fella, I'll pick it up now in a minute.
Daddy,
Good lad.
pick
Mind
it
your
up in
head.
a second. That's okay.
Good lad.
Come on. Will we go over?
Sorry, Chris says, first goal is Maguire, slow to get to the halfway line and not being close to the striker. Second goal is Delo. Yeah, I agree. Third goal is awful. Yeah, I agree, Chris. I agree. You know, we are 5 games in. We're actually 6 games in the league, 7 games in total. And I agree. I think the defensive side of things with the manager and the structure is down to individual errors. But going forward, I mean, we're doing nothing going forward. John with the super chat. Appreciate the support. Get some love in the chat for John there, guys. I'm sorry, but Amram has to go. I'm fed up. Desi says we shouldn't be 2-0 down in the first place. What else have we got? Chris says, put a manager in when Amram came in and that shit of a team and players and tell me who does any better. My whole, I suppose what you could call argument here is that I think we could potentially be way more dangerous going forward. You know, I genuinely do with the players that we've got in that forward line. That's my concern. Dee says, get Nuno in. Paddy says, can I ask something? And it's really bugging me. They play a great game against Chelsea and then today played horrendous today. I just don't get it. Well, Paddy, you played against 10 men last week for a lot of that game, you know, for a good portion of that game. And I do agree, we came out of the blocks against Chelsea fast and sharp and aggressive. But that's been our issue for a long period of time, is we do well against the bigger teams. You know, the so-called bigger teams. It's all the other games that you've got to play. Right, let's do a poll. Let's do a poll for a few minutes before we finish up. There we go. Get your votes in on the poll. Should Amram go? Oh, yeah. Have we got it in? Yeah, we've got it in. Should Amram go? We'll leave it for a few minutes and see what people say. Yeah, keep getting your comments in, guys. Let's see. What other managers are there out there? Well, there's always managers out there. You know, you're talking Nuno, you're talking... I mean, even managers that are employed at the moment you could go and get. I would like to see Unai Emery if United do part ways with Ruben Amram. Yeah. Let's see. They won't sack before the international break, says Chris. Harry, hello, so big, still has the medal, and she does. 3 gingers in the house. No, Chloe is dark hair like me. Harry is blonde nearly. He could be ginger when he gets to. So it's only the missus still at the moment. Lucas says, I mean, Maresca made some awful decisions and made Chelsea toothless. Other than that, we could be looking at a very different picture. Yeah, good point as well. I've been his biggest backer, but I've said yes. You know what I mean? Yes, he should go, but realistically, who replaces him that can improve us? You know what I mean? There is always options there, guys. There is always options there, but I just don't know I don't know. I don't have the answers. And that's the, that's all I can say, really, you know. I just look at what I'm seeing with my eyes. You know what I mean? I like, my eyes don't deceive me. We have a decent game every 5. You know, we look weak. We look void of confidence. We look soft going forward. I think defensively, we look decent-ish, but there's too many gaps there with the likes of Delo and Maguire being played. I think you've got to play Lenny Yaro from now on. You know, I think Maguire is back up now at best. At best. Yeah, but again, I mean, we got very unlucky today again. We got very unlucky at points again. You know, Bruno scores the penalty. I think it's a different game. But look, ultimately, it's a results business. Poll so far, guys, should Amram go? 71% say yes, 29% say no. You know, it tells you everything you need to know. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's see what some people are saying on TikTok here. Make sure you hit the follow button on TikTok as well, guys. Come over to YouTube and hit subscribe. Also, Keane will sort out the players. Yeah, he wouldn't sort out tactics though. Posey says, honestly, tactics are the biggest issue. The second issue, you have no leader, and Bruno is crap. Or Bruno as captain is a joke. Yeah, there we go. Let me see. Luis Enrique has done everything he can with PSG. Bring him in. Ushin says, I'd like Emery, but the question also has to be asked, who would want to come? You know what I mean? Yeah. History is one thing, but we're living in it now. Yeah, I agree 100%. I think managers would always see the potential project there. You know, the size of the club, the financial aspect behind bringing in players, the players that are already there that you could work with, so on and so forth. I think you will always have suitors as a Manchester United manager. But look, guys, we're going to leave it there. Unfortunately, it's another disappointing day for United, and yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the next 24, 48 hours, so on and so forth. I will have a match reaction video up later today, so if you are subscribed on YouTube, make sure you turn on notifications. You get notified as soon as it's on. I will be doing a Talking Points video for tomorrow morning as well, so make sure you're tuning in for that as well. And we will have the podcast back on Monday night as well, with Chris, Oisin, Desi and Ben as well, so make sure you're tuning out. We'll be talking about all of these things as well. Disappointing day, guys. Really, really disappointing day. Smash a like on the video if you haven't done so already. Subscribe on your way out. Make sure you're following me on all of the social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, for any of the updates, instant updates. Yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take it easy. Good luck.